Okay, so now I'm here with a very cool guy, Ron Pownall. First of all, great to see you. How are you?
Good to see you, Billy.
And from the very beginning here at the Paradise, you were the club photographer, right?
I was. I lucked out. I worked with Don Law when they were planning the club. The front bar was an amazing watering hole for the music business here in town, and I had 32-foot by 3-foot prints on the wall. So when bands came to play here, it's like they were happy to be photographed because they might make it to the front wall, the front bar wall.
There you go, the Wall of Fame, so to speak.
Wall of Fame.
What are the top 2 or 3 stories, like when you're talking to somebody, you run into them at the bar or something, you say, what do you remember most? What were the top 2 or 3 moments, so to speak?
So Aerosmith played in here. That was a great gig that was under an assumed name.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it was called Dr. J. Jones and the Interns. That's what it, you can find t-shirts online.
Really?
Yeah.
Boy, there's a
and
collector's
I
item.
have it, still have the ticket stuff. Down the Cars played, Cheap Trick played, Tom Petty, Billy Joel. Okay, there's a few shows that just gets everybody dancing the entire night. Southside was always like that. Another one like that was Bob Weir for the Grateful Dead.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he was the same way. It was a party.
How much has the technology of what you do changed?
Well, here, just happen to have a camera. Let me show you.
Oh, you have props?
I have props. So I used film cameras, no autofocus, hadn't been invented yet.
Wow.
Everything's manual. Here I put my own lights in the lighting truss, and there were 5. And they were all tripped by literally a garage door opener.
That is, in fact,
It is in fact a garage door opener. And they're all hardwired back up there, and I had a little switchboard kind of thing. They could flip on and off, so I could control them.
Were any other photographers allowed to use your technology?
No.
So you had,
No.
yeah, you had it up on all the other photographers.
So I did. And
Do you have the 1 or 2 or 3 photographs in your collection that are your absolute prize possessions in terms of photographs?
There are ones that are my favorite. The biggest seller until about 3 years ago was one of Springsteen that I shot at the Central. And it just was one of those perfect lighting, perfect pose. It just worked.
Well, let me ask you this, Rob. How much of a role do you think this little Paradise Rock Club played in the success of rock stars that were? Because a lot of them came here when they were just starting out. How effective do you think just playing here at the Paradise was for an upcoming rock star?
I think a lot of bands, they came here when they were very young. And I think there was, again, like a devotion, like U2 came back, they were getting bigger, they still came back.
Yeah.
Like Tom Petty, I think, loved playing.
Interesting conversation, Ron. Very interesting. Thanks for taking us
Really?
behind the scenes and behind the camera lens.
Indeed, my pleasure. Great to be back here.
Great indeed back here at the Paradise, presented by Citizens Bank.